Apparently, Charli XCX is being eyed to play the White Witch in Narnia in Greta Gerwig's Narnia live-action remake. What's so crazy is that when I first saw like Charli XCX is being looked at for a big role in Narnia, the first thing that came to my mind was that soulless look in her eye, that's the White Witch. But then when I read the role as the White Witch, I was like, damn, I've never seen her really act before, so I can't really judge the idea. Like, I can see the concept. I can see it, but Tilda Swinton really set a bar in my childhood life. When I had the movie on DVD, I would literally rewind the part where she's like, if it's a war Aslan wants, it's a war he shall get. Like, she froze the little nigga in the air. I was like, yeah, she go! There's a certain level in villainy for how she played the White Witch, and it was absolutely so emotionless, yet so powerful. That boy will die on the stone table. She looked at Edmund, she was airing out all his business. Aslan, you have a traitor in your midst. The niggas in Narnia was looking at him like, what? He gave up his siblings for Turkish delight. Like she wasn't offering it to him. And then one of the most like horrific scenes of the movie is Aslan meeting up with the White Witch, you know, for the stone table death. Honestly, I can't pinpoint like what movie got me into loving movies, but I would honestly put the Chronicles of Narnia up there because I was like 5 when this movie came out. And when I saw Lucy and Susan follow Aslan to the woods, everything about that scene is so perfect. Him stopping them and being like, I know you're there, and then just being like, hey, you know, take this last walk with me. The buildup of anticipation of not knowing where they're going, but feeling that like bittersweet, like, oh, something bad is about to happen to Aslan. And then when they get there and he's like, just stay in the woods, and it's a fucking mob of a monster! And there the White Witch was in the middle in her new season suit. They was cutting off his mane. He was like wincing in pain. And it was so many monsters, and my little heart was just like, oh my God, Aslan. And then she gets him on that table and she's just like, you really thought this would be enough to protect the human boy? And then all the fucking monsters start hitting on the sticks and it's just like. And honestly, as a 5-year-old, and even when I got like older and rewatched Narnia, it's still horrifying. The costume wardrobes in Narnia is like one of the most timeless, beautifully done cosmetics because they hit everything. And then she stands and she's like, tonight, the deep magic will be appeased. And she got like those black eyes. But tomorrow, we will take Narnia forever. And she's smiling like, ah! That shit was scary. And then she lifts the fucking knife and she just looks down at Aslan and she's like, in that knowledge, despair and die. The great cat is dead. That shit like she was an umpire in baseball.